Welcome back to the Real Estate News. And now if you've been thinking about upgrading your kitchen to fit today's appliances like refrigerators or microwaves, stay tuned to this interview. With me now I have Katie Miracle with Cabinet Masters, and she's here today to give us some expert tips and tricks that you need to know before you decide to DIY and tear apart your kitchen, which so many of us do, and you guys are usually called in to fix it. So thank you so much for being with us today, Katie.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, what's different with today's refrigerators? There are so many different varieties these days.
Yeah, well, the thing that I've noticed as a designer is that today's refrigerators have grown over the years. They're wider for the average family and also taller. And taller is the key factor here in dealing with your kitchens. That's one dimension that homeowners just don't think to measure when they go and shop for a new refrigerator.
Absolutely, and that's so true, especially if you do have an older home that maybe you are trying to update and you just got some new appliances that you have to take into consideration.
Correct.
And I'm sure you guys are really good about accommodating these sort of changes.
Yep. One thing that we can do is we are able to alter the cabinet that goes above your refrigerator, shortening it to accommodate that new, larger refrigerator. And because we have our own custom shop, we can customize that cabinet, make it match what you have, or we can do refacing and make your kitchen look brand new.
That's amazing. That's so perfect. And something else that's also changed over the years is microwaves.
Yes.
Also a ton of different varieties.
Absolutely. So microwaves come in a variety of different ways. Just sitting on the counter, in microwave drawers that you can have underneath the counter inside of a cabinet, or
Really?
the most common one is an over-the-range microwave where you put it up above the your range instead of a hood.
Okay, and how do you guys accommodate those different sorts of microwaves?
Yes, so again, most kitchens are built with the idea of having a hood in mind. So the space between the bottom of the hood and the range is not enough for a microwave. So what we can do, just like the refrigerator, is modify the cabinet above the hood to be shorter so that there's more space for that microwave.
Now, Katie, before we go, I have a question, and it has to do with induction cooking,
Sure.
which is kind of gaining popularity. Could you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so induction uses electricity, but it doesn't actually warm up the burner. It uses magnetic force fields and friction to cook your food, and so therefore it requires different things electrically. So you can't just plug it into your outlet that you have for your electric range. You actually need to have different types of service for that. So an electrician would need to be involved.
So obviously that's something to keep in mind if you're interested in changing to induction cooking. Probably give you guys a call.
Yes.
Again, Katie with Cabinet Masters, you guys are such the experts over there. Thank you so much for being with us. And you guys are located right over on Perry Street, so
Yes.
give them a call
Yep.
or stop by.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Katie. And stay tuned, we'll have more real estate news coming up right after this.